or and Soul Explorer and a few others. Okay,
I'm ready.
or Smokefish, Lester.
I am.
Still kind of researching that. If you're going to eat sushi, look at it very carefully. If you're going to eat smoked salmon or smoked lox, that kind of stuff, look at it very carefully. Only get these things from a high quality place. Worms again are more of a threat to dogs and cats. They're also a more serious problem in developing countries where
Like
some
what?
people lack safe drinking water.
Oh, you feel like you fried.
Approximately 60 million Americans
Wow.
with toxoplasmosis. Roughly 1 of every 3 people in the world may be infected. Comes from eating undercooked meat or from contact with pet feces and not washing with soap and water. Now, as a teacher, me, I probably have toxoplasmosis, but I have a good, healthy immune system that keeps the toxoplasmosis.
Hey, we can't trade with the computer, right?
Now, the reason I'd say I probably have it is
Huh?
I'm the one in the house kitty litter. And I wash my hands with soap and water every time. You guys know I'm a big germ food. But when a cat uses a litter, when they get out, they drag a little bit of cat litter with them onto the carpet. You can't vacuum every single time your cat.
Hold up. Wait.
Not realistic. So you're going to end up with a little cat litter in your apartment if you have a cat. Just to set it back in place. And that's how you keep the toxoplasmosis. The fun was unavoidable.
This is a part of the plan.
Wash
This is a part of the picture. Cause I'm I'm just sick.
Pregnant women, not their job to clean the kitty litter. A pregnant woman needs to take a break from the cat litter or gardening to avoid toxoplasmosis in the soil. Toxoplasmosis can cause serious harm to a developing fetus. Okay, so a pregnant mom to be not the one who should be cleaning the cat litter. It would have to be somebody else's job. She's we need to go back to doing that. Somebody else's job. Also, pregnant moms need to take a break from gardening because stray cats wander around.
Where's I?
3 in the morning, or including.
I wanna see red, nigga.
You don't know where they went. So if you garden, you don't know if it's soil or something that comes out.
I wanna see red.
But a pregnant woman should not be doing. They have to take a break from it. Risk behavior with toxoplasmosis infects the mouse. Takes over the mouse's brain. It causes the mouse to run.
Nigga stepping in the office.
People get infected with toxoplasmosis, they may be more likely to engage in risky behavior. Now, why would the
I want this screen
run back
and shout
and forth?
and let it all out.
This is the virus controlling the mouse's brain.
Saying oh.
This is the
Yo,
virus
shit about that.
ensuring that the mouse gets hooked by the cat and that the virus can
I want this
transmit from
screen
the mouse
and shout.
But when things get toxoplasmosis, they may also become more
They eat that shit.
risky behaviors. A tick is the last parasite. Before we get started, I probably had 50 ticks on. I've never gotten any tick disease to get them home quickly. Okay, that's the key. Ticks usually need about 24 hours to transmit disease. Instantly confined disease.
Yeah, they ain't fuck with whistling. They crazy.
A malaria-like disease that can occur in Philly. Tick paralysis is more common in pets. Tick is not found for several days. Worst tick diseases are possible outside the Northeast United States.
Let me get my niggas right.
Never wander off the path wearing shorts.
Now the first first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagle.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd and 4. Gets this one to Hill. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, 33 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run with Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Derrick Henry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have... great starting field position here as they take over. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. On first down, it's Lindsey, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now a shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up a 2nd and...
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And going deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought you had it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
The Eagles.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
23-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Pretty nice gain on the scramble, gets him 12 yards.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
And An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
12. Washington 7.
On third down, Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's fourth. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Eagles first
So
down.
many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay, 27 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Draw play. This is Henry. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He was tackled at the 27.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And it's complete. Henry. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. A first down throw for Winston. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 2nd and 3. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. Catch made here by Campbell. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Winston. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. From the red zone now, Winston. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
But I don't need no offense. You light work, pussy. You tripping. You sweet. You sweet, nigga. Nothing's wrong with you, bro. You know what it is, bro. You know what it is, bro.
And the 13-year man puts it through. It's an 8-point game.
Oh my god, bro. I don't put nobody in fucking week 12, bro. Yeah.
Niggas played the game yet.
And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
You not getting no, you cut that bullshit over your head, nigga. Nigga need to drop that. Nigga need to cut that bullshit off his head. Zabe.
Oh, we're not playing against the computer?
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak. Assigned to how did each play work? Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Trying to those plays, as well as the possibility of been shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
So Mr. Davis.
Force to move them a bit, maybe really make them recognizable. Visual and just doesn't look like you're playing something from the future.
Eating Taco Bell for the 4th time. Read this Bible verse. What the fuck? This looks like fucking trash. So many fucking rappers. Save the tree. I got diarrhea and had to brand again.
My mindset is we've
Diarrhea. What the fuck? First in my food. After break, here's the breakfast. So big, what the fuck?
just say,
It's taking space and fucking heavy.
but in this situation, as an offensive lineman,
I don't like this. Diarrhea should taco never.
Go to put that raw.
This is my
Close to the first down marker at
This too.
Washington's 12.
This is one of the blackest paints that you're able to buy. To test it out, I've decided to put it on the potato.
Oh yeah. It happens.
At first, it doesn't look very dark, but as it dries, it slowly gets blacker and blacker. It isn't so dark that it's impossible to see the texture, but it's still really impressive, and it looks pretty weird. Now,
Are you back?
what I have is a weird looking
Come on, bro.
that you're able to buy.
Where this is?
To test it out, I've decided to put it on a tomato. My thinking skills are absolutely terrible, but I basically just have to cover half of it.
Return for obviously his first NFL touchdown.
At first, it doesn't look very dark, but as it dries, it slowly gets blacker and blacker. It isn't so dark that it's impossible to see any texture, but it's
Thank
still
you. Get
really
some fucking
impressive,
pressure.
and it looks pretty weird. Now, a couple hours later, what I have is a weird-looking tomato.
27-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out
This is
to
one of
take
the
over
blackest paints
possession.
that you're able to buy.
Pick six, and they decent field position.
To test it out, I've decided to put it on the tomato.
Oh my god.
Terrible, but I basically just have to
make some
cover
better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back.
They told us they've got confidence.
Are you? It's what you sound like. No, that's
Now can they continue to feed off that?
My father was listening to
the way
God bless mommy, God bless daddy, God bless grandma, goodbye grandpa. Honey, why did you say goodbye grandpa? I don't know, daddy. It just felt right. The next day, your grandpa died, and the father just thought it was a strange coincidence. A week later, the dad was listening to his daughter pray again. God bless mommy, God bless daddy, goodbye grandma. The next day, the grandma died. The father started thinking, wow, my daughter must be very special. A week later, he was listening to his daughter pray again. God bless mommy, goodbye
Yo,
daddy.
whoever in this live, India, bad as shit.
Early and went to his office. He was nervous.
Whoever in this live, India, bad as shit.
And figured if he could make it to midnight, he would be okay.
Yo, he talking about this shit not fair.
A father. Has someone ever quit right in front of you? As a matter of fact, I've had this happen once to me personally, but my parents have had this happen plenty of times. There was one day where
He talking about this shit not fair.
security came in, but he wasn't dressed and he had his key in his hand, and I was like, oh god, what's going on here? And he basically said that he didn't have the time to work at Subway anymore, left his key and just walked out. This is not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to give us notice, but at the time I was like, whatever, I guess I gotta pick up.
Nah, I ain't know that shit.
Has someone ever quit?
There's someone at the door. Oh, really? You think? very
You don't
concerned.
get extra kudos for
What?
volunteering
What?
if you're going to be a
Karen?
full-time quarterback.
Yeah.
You're
They
supposed to
talk
do
about
that.
the house.
But at the same time,
No.
when you're a rookie,
Yeah, no,
that's
actually,
not
the
very
uptight
good, is it?
visible
Sometimes
middle
guys
Real
just
is
rant.
they go
down
to
the
tackle
street,
you,
you're gonna take a left. You're gonna see it quick. You're gonna jump off.
take his team downfield. It's a touchdown pass.
That's fielded on
What's
the
a
back
playday?
line of the end zone.
Man, fuck that old bitch. It's like, nah.
For the touchdown.
It's like, no. Hold on, I gotta look. 'Cause niggas really always say that name.
How many of these drives just wound up
Hunter?
going nowhere?
Yeah, you know how in baseball,
Halle Berry. Halle Berry. It's Berry.
a lot of times the punter
Man, get the fuck out of here.
through his leg to
Oh,
keep it
really,
alive.
you
He
think?
might need to see a better trainer right
She
now.
fucking 50.
Get him.
Mom, there's someone at the door. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Man on the
Yeah.
crossing route.
I bet they blew my child.
I am.
Enthusiasm is very concerning to me.
I am.
Yeah, no, actually, the uptight visible middle is the same beat.
Second
Down
down.
the street.
I do both.
You're gonna see it quick. You're gonna jump off.
Three quarters here at NFL kickoff weekend.
That's a playday with
Watching the NFL.
Wiley. That's not too late to change it. Oh, so we should have named my kid after the exact opposite of what he is. His name should be David Headlights of Stuff.
Caught by Waller. Three last play. This time they double it. 6.
Hi, I'm a reporter.
I tell you, ain't no somebody can what?
Ball! Get the ball, yo!
Then predict what will happen by
Treating them
dragging
back
each
for
of the industries over to the stock price up or stock price down. April 26th.
I thought you said Mac.
Science trade deal.
It's like no man's land. You don't want to be a punter because there might not be enough. Maybe it's
So
a
you
field goal kicker.
Events that promote economic growth, such as lifted trade restrictions, tend to benefit companies across all industries. This is because companies now have more opportunities to sell their goods.
This shit is terrible, bro.
June 4th, the Evan Bragg Award.
Right? Because once he took off running, that should have been it for his trajectory. Aren't any speed limits out there?
That is wrong.
The one trying to chase him.
War tends to negatively affect the overall stock market. Big industries like consumer goods. October 15th. Real. Severe weather tends to affect industries differently. The energy and retail industries as well. December 6th. New technology makes industries that rely on electricity to power their businesses, like the agricultural, manufacturing, and retail. Great work. I need to get back to my clients with this information. Look at the time. The market's about to close for the day. Why don't you ring the bell to let the brokers know that the financial marketplace has gone through a lot of changes over time, but it still plays a very important. But you haven't even heard of tunnels. Try everything at least once. Unless it's tax fraud. Only tax fraud? Yeah, because that's what he's in jail for. Alright, so give me a simple little step example. I will pull those straight up and air lace one to move.
No, you don't. You need to do your. What you talking about? No. No. Out of here.
Now win? Oh, you have our respect. And probably about concussion. Nothing a little spicy just can't fix. This week?
So effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the
The
trenches.
boys are having fun? So you boys want to play a game called roulette? Now I'm there for everything. But you haven't even heard of tunnels. I want the house there to dry everything and leave.
Right.
Like the tax fraud. Only tax fraud?
To try again after the sack.
I do what the fuck.
It's not no mistake. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Working out of the gun.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
And right side, Henry's got it.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
This one's going to go the
What the fuck are you gonna do?
back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a second down. Here's Winston. They set up the screen for Henry. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different. First and 10, only a couple down to the 44. Here's a four-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Lindsey.
Get that shit off, yo.
Fourth quarter.
They're like bitches.
2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. This is a big third down.
Pick that ball off, yo.
Right away if they can't stop him here.
Fuck is y'all problem?
He is going to find Hill here. And he takes this just a few
Mom, there's someone at the door.
before going out. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
You should probably change your outfit because you look stupid. Stupid? Yeah, it is. They should probably change
You're far from ideal. But neither offense has had much trouble.
Oh, baby got just cold. They won't let close back. Oh, wait, I got the
Before he's brought down at the 22.
From Walmart, yeah. Yeah. She says she's pressing charges against you for identity theft.
Action, a timeout here defensively. Yeah, you look like an idiot. Be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
No, man, because you, I was just saying she.
Some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken.
This nigga's got Aaron Donald and Grady Jarrett. Fucking wonder.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
I'll see you in overdrive, baby. Let's go.
No, you should probably change your outfit.
Catch the ball, Debo. Fuck is your problem? Like, catch the ball, yo. I'm not having this, bro. Just not San Fran no more, bro. We're not in San Fran. Debo, catch the ball. Good shit, yo. Shit, Kyle. What's wrong with you? Oh, man. Oh. I asked.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over.
Well, we could set up a scrimmage. You keep dicking, okay? Like, you know you niggas don't want it over here. You don't want it over here. Too.
You niggas are dead.
Oh my god. Trevor, fix that throw, yo.
Yo, he said he talking about them Zoomers.
Personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe. Really hard to believe.
Welcome to the central bank, the place where decisions are made to keep the economy and banking system healthy. There are a lot of about how the economy works or how it affects you.
Niggas
Even though the economy doesn't play a role in your life,
they don't want grilled
you may
cheese.
already have a job looking for things. You'll notice there are times when it's easier to find a job and times when it's harder. So let the panel speak to how the economy affects Richie and Levi.
Fucking Trevor Lawrence's ass, bro. Niggas overthrew Jalen Waddle.
Them niggas is dead, they ain't coming back. Them niggas is dead. Niggas is dead, they ain't coming back.
It seems like a low percentage play, doesn't it? Because you're going into really a tough spot and there's not much room to come down. But when you have a really athletic receiver and a quarterback with touch, it's hard to do.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
For this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly.
What the fuck are y'all doing, bro? We can't stop DeAndre Swift.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can.
Oh my God.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Winston now to throw on first down. He's
I'm gonna call you back.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the
Shit open, bitch.
A second down throw for Winston. Now a desperation field. And that will be incomplete. Time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory for Philadelphia. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Get out, yo.
So much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Philadelphia, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year.
Oh my fuck, bro! I swear to God, bro! Niggas getting killed by fucking Nick Foles?
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
They ain't looking too fucking good. Shitty ass fucking niggas. Niggas getting dotted up by fucking Nick Foles, yo. I've had it. Fucking 17-3. Cause these niggas this nigga fucking what's the name? Trevor Lawrence's shit, bro. I should have got Jalen Hurts when I had the chance. And it don't help that these niggas got fucking Debo, catch the fucking ball. Nigga, Debo keep dropping everything. Nigga just ass, yo. What this shit? Let's go, Tyreek. Good block, Kyle. Good block, Kyle. Run, Tyreek. You better not get fucking off. Good blocking, y'all.
Simple explanation, their child is incompetent. You know, monsters, so you're just raising future criminals. Essentially, crime fighters meaning your son Hunter should be Python, seeking duck. You know what? What you're going to do here is no managers are here. Oh.
Who is that?